Alright, my wonderful YouTubers and guests, Zero Hyper Gaming here, bringing you another reaction video, and tonight we're going to be reacting to Death Battles, Jotaro versus Kenshiro. So as you all know well, Jotaro came from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Not really entirely a new anime, well I guess it is a new anime, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has been around for a while. Capcom made a fighting game about them back in the early 90s. The manga has been around in the 90s, I think. And then we have Kenshiro, you know, Hokuto no Ken / English version, Fist of the North Star, folks. But you know, some of you may not know about Kenshiro or Fist of the North Star or the Japanese name Hokuto no Ken. But Kenshiro came from an anime along, like, probably back in the early 80s. I think it was 1982, 1983, maybe. Not too sure. I gotta double check on that, but I know it was in the early 80s. And then that was the first one. Then part 2, Hokuto no Ken 2, came out in I think 1992, which is still quite a long time ago. So I'm pretty sure, and they've had new series coming out, but I don't think they ever had an actual subtitle version or English dub version. Like they had new Fist of the North Star series, like remade, reanimated stuff. But it was, I think it came out like in 2010, 2006, but you know, it was never really released in the US side. But anyways, Hokuto no Ken is actually another really popular anime, and I think it's even really popular in Japan too. Even for me, I've been a huge fan of Hokuto no Ken, really huge fan. But anyways, let's go take a quick look. And oh, by the way, folks, let me know in the comment section box below who you want to win. For me, I just want Kenshiro to win because he's always been my dude. And as you can see in all my outros of my videos, you know, there's Kenshiro doing the Hakuretsuken or the 100 Crack Fist of the North Star at the very end. But anyways, good luck to my dude Kenshiro, and let's go check this out, folks.
We've covered a lot of macho heroes here on Death Battle, but these two are as manly and stoic as they come.
It's all in those sweet-ass jackets. I mean, I guess they're pretty badass too.
Jotaro Kujo, the delinquent-turned-hero from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
And Kenshiro, the
there you go,
wandering
that's my
fist
man.
of the North Star. He's
Kenshiro, baby.
Stick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
A death battle.
As a teenager, Jotaro Kujo was a fairly infamous troublemaker.
But you can just call him JoJo like his friends do. Get it? Jotaro Kujo.
How bizarre.
I never realized that.
Well, being a high school hoodlum isn't usually a good idea. It worked out great for him, because he toughed up a lot.
At the age of 17, Jotaro was arrested for brutally pummeling 4 known gang members, who were armed with knives and nunchucks of all things, with apparently his bare fists.
6'4"? I didn't realize he was 40 years old.
He didn't know how he did it.
He looked a lot younger than that.
He was tough, but not that tough. So he came to the only conclusion that makes sense. He was possessed by an evil spirit.
Oh, just like my pet rat.
Yeah, wait, is that why he's been scratching pentagrams all over his cage?
We'll find out. But then Jotaro did something absolutely crazy. To prove his theory, he swiped a police officer's gun, pointed it straight at his head, and fired.
And that's how he died. Just kidding. A third arm popped out of
Yeah, I
his
remember
body
that
to
part.
stop the bullet, of course.
This strange
he probably
being
wasn't even sure
attached
it
to
was
Jotaro
like
wasn't an evil spirit at all. It's an entity physically generated by Jotaro himself and inherited through his bloodline.
Yeah, lots of the JoJo family has them, including his granddad, Joseph.
Joseph
These
was
beings
my
are
man.
called
He was
stands, literally because
Joseph was the
stand
most awesome of the
you.
Joestars for me.
I mean, I guess it's not wrong.
He was so witty,
lame.
man.
Stands are powered by their user's life force, and turns out Jotaro's life force is supercharged because he's got one of the strongest stands of all, Star Platinum.
Star Platinum has superhuman strength, speed, precision, and vision. He can even phase through bodies and affect a person's inner organs.
Super strength,
Plus,
super speed,
while Star
right?
Platinum can take a solid hit, Most
Didn't know he had
stands can
enhanced
only be
vision.
damaged by other stands or stand users.
So he's basically invincible unless he's fighting another stand?
Exactly. In fact, unless you have a stand of your own, you wouldn't even be able to see Star Platinum.
Oh great, so he's invincible and invisible.
And when you combine all that with Jotaro's fighting skills and exceptional cleverness, they make a magnificent team.
That's good, because Jotaro
Some
soon
stands
found
and
out his
such.
family's old vampire nemesis was out to get him.
Dio.
Dio!
With Star Platinum at his side,
Dio!
Jotaro didn't just stand up to Dio, he copied Dio's greatest ability, the Time Stop.
With this new power, Star Platinum can freeze time everywhere for 5 seconds.
Star
He can do it multiple times, though it does need a sort of recharge between uses.
Yeah.
Kind of like an ability cooldown in a video game, or me in the bedroom, ladies. But still, he can friggin' stop time.
In Jotaro's case, he may be human, but he's strong enough to smash through stone and leap several stories. On the other hand, Star Platinum is said to be faster than light.
Sure. Technically he can because he can stop time or whatever, but he can't really move that fast normally, right?
Well, maybe. Star Platinum has matched his speed with another stand called Silver Chariot. Silver Chariot previously defeated a different stand called Hanged Man.
Long story short, Hangman moves between reflections at light speed, and Silver Chariot caught him in mid-movement.
Granted, Silver Chariot had to use an elaborate plan to force Hangman into moving in a predictable direction. If Silver Chariot was truly faster than light, he wouldn't have needed to resort to such a plan. But the fact he caught Hanged Man at all is proof enough that he's at least close to light speed.
So that means Star Platinum is close to light speed too.
Close
and
to
he's
light
got the
speed,
super
folks. That's a
strength
key
to
right
back
there.
up his
He's
super
close.
speed. He can lift a steamroller that's around 60 tons. He broke the top of this building off and threw it like a javelin. And then there's the time that he broke a giant monster lady's teeth that were harder than diamonds.
The definition of hardness refers to an object's protection from scratches, but we could also compare this to pressure resistance, or the possibility of fracture through a diamond's cleavage. Not that kind of cleavage.
I remember that part.
The toughest diamonds break around 600 gigapascals. This means Star Platinum can clearly strike with a force equivalent to 3 million tons.
Turns out diamonds aren't forever when Star Platinum's around. What can't this guy do? Sounds like nobody could beat him.
Maybe not, but unlike stands, Jotaro isn't invincible or invisible. And whenever Jotaro is hurt, Star Platinum feels the same pain. In fact, when a stand user dies, so does their stand, and vice versa.
Sure, but with a guy like Star Platinum having his back, I don't think Jotaro has a whole lot to worry about. These two are one kick-ass duo, and stylish.
Your receipt. You can keep the freaking change.
Okay, we got my
The last
man
decade
right
of the
now.
20th century and the
Kenshiro.
world has been ruined. In this apocalyptic age, the strong survive and the weak kneel. Only one man challenges this new society, and fortunately, he has the literal
that was
power
so
to
epic,
do
that
it.
cat.
Kenshiro, Fist of the North Star.
Like most important protagonists, Kenshiro began his journey to greatness as a young orphan.
Lucky for him, he eventually met Old Man Ryukin, who was a pretty cool dude. Ended up adopting Kenshiro along with a few other kids.
He was also the 63rd
63rd
Denshosha,
Don't shoot
Denshosha.
what? On safety.
a grandmaster of an ancient Chinese martial art called Hokuto Shinken. While anyone can learn the basics of this dangerous
If I'm
fighting
not
style,
mistaken, the
there
art
can
was
only
also
ever be one
1,000
grandmaster
years
for
old.
each generation.
So that's
Yeah.
what Kenshiro set out to be. And with
Mid-20s.
patience, training,
Holy
and
shit, he's
plenty
tall,
of muscle
6'1".
building, he was
Thought he was
named the
shorter than
next
that.
successor of Hakuna Matashin. Too bad his adopted brother got pissed he
Fighting in
wasn't
the
chosen
90s.
and killed Ryukin over it. Talk about a sore loser.
With Hokuto Shinken mastered, Kenshiro can focus his
Hokuto
energy
Shinken.
into his strikes, effectively
no
killing an
equal.
opponent with a single blow to their pressure points. There are 708 malleable pressure points in the human body, and striking any of them can cause all sorts of effects. Stunning, blinding, healing, restoring memories, making people walk backward.
But mostly, they just make people explode. Anyway, things started looking pretty great for Kenny. He even got engaged. But then nuclear war broke out and turned the Earth into Mad Max land. Kenshiro's fiancée got kidnapped, and this guy used his knife fingers to draw a nifty Big Dipper on Kenshiro's
Big
chest.
Dipper.
Seriously, how was he
Yeah,
not
that was the
dead
most
after
messed
that?
up part of that scene.
Miraculously, Kenshiro survived and began his wayward journey. wandering the wasteland.
This part was the
searching
most
for
manliest
revenge.
part if it's in
And
North
if we
Star.
go by how
One of
many
them.
people he blew up, I'd say he got plenty of it.
He really does leave a big mess behind. I can't even imagine what it must
Popped
be like
his
to
head,
clean up
man,
after
like a
one of
grape.
his fights.
Kenshiro had no problem killing hordes of baddies with moves like his bone-crushing fist, spilling wheel-exploding fist, and 100 crack fist.
Fist.
Ha! Seeing him kill all these people from the inside out reminds me a lot of my ex-wife.
How?
Emotionally, Wiz. Most of the time, his body explosions don't even happen right away, giving him plenty of time to explain to his foes how they're about to die, right before they explode.
You think you can beat me with a finger?
That finger struck the hidden vital point known as Gakucho. There's no use fighting now. You're already
There's no.
dead.
But Hakuna Matata isn't just for blowing up people.
They
Sure,
showed the,
Kenshiro
showed the
has developed
brains
a number
too.
of legendary techniques, such as the Tenryu Kokyu-ho.
AKA the art of dragon's breathing. According to Kenshiro, this unlocks the full potential of his natural abilities, where a normal fighter would only use about 30%.
He can utilize Toki, or his own natural ki, to perform numerous techniques. Most of these involve punching, of course, but he can also create mirage images of
uppercut's
himself,
crazy.
sense other fighting auras, and fire ki-based projectiles to attack or defend from a distance.
And he can perform miracles.
That's the time he
like
fought
making
Solid.
a mute girl speak. How the heck?
But even that pales in comparison to Hokuto Shinken's ultimate technique, one which no previous Grandmaster ever
Muso
unlocked.
Tensei.
Muso Tensei. Only those who truly understand pain and loss can apply Muso Tensei. With it, Kenshiro draws upon his inner sadness to enter a state of nothingness. From here, he is impervious to attacks, essentially achieving intangibility.
He also somehow connects to the souls of dead allies and rivals, and can even use their techniques. But it's not like he needs them. He's already crazy enough on his own. He smashed the bones of a giant with a single hand, broke a metal table just by standing up, and hit a tank so hard it blew up.
He's even strong enough to break a skyscraper in half.
And then when it collapsed on top of him, he just walked through it. What a boss.
That
Just
was
the concrete
manly
in
as
one
shit.
floor of an
Walk right
average-sized
through that
skyscraper can
skyscraper.
weigh over 1,000 tons.
You think
Dun,
that's
dun,
tough?
dun.
Kenshiro can stand in lava. Lava! You know how hot lava is?
Up to 2,000.
Yeah,
I remember
really
that
freaking
scene,
hot. That's
man.
what. And remember that tank? Before he blew it up, it shot him square on. It did absolutely nothing
Man,
to
he
it.
caught that lava rock
Seriously,
without even
this guy
flinching,
is
man.
manly as hell.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Shinderu.
何？
Nani?
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, these guys are so stylish, you know they're rocking MeUndies. But first, it's time for a death battle!
A dead scroll thing in the middle of the desert. No! Joseph. Oh no!
誰だおめえは。おいじじい。やるっていうのなら相手になろう。場所を選ぶ。そこが貴様の死に場所だ。やっぱりお前は態度がでかいな。
You can't see him. That could be trouble, man. You can see him now. Oh shit! son. I love that movie. Oh my god. The dad, so funny. Oh, take it apart. I thought that was it for Kenshiro. What? Oh, he touched him. He touched him. That's right. I thought he didn't really. Oh, he touched him during that whole time.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch.
Whoa, wait, what just happened?
Well,
I
all
thought
Kenshiro needed to
Kenshiro was gonna
win was
lose.
just get one hit in. But this
After
matchup was
seeing
far closer than
Jotaro's
that makes it seem.
Power
Of
up
course
from
it
Star
was.
Platinum.
Kenshiro spent the whole time fighting Star Platinum, who he couldn't even see. Lucky for him, once he figured that out, his ability to sense other fighting auras helped him keep track of SP. But no matter what he did, Kenshiro isn't a stand user, so he couldn't actually hurt Star Platinum.
Then again, Star Platinum's own strength wasn't quite enough to hurt Kenshiro much either. One of Star Platinum's greatest strength feats involves breaking and throwing
That's
a small
right.
section of a building. In comparison, Kenshiro broke an entire building, let it fall on him, and acted like it wasn't even there.
Also, while Jotaro may be skilled in
Got a lot
deducing
of
his enemy's
defense.
weaknesses and strategies in mid-fight, Kenshiro's skills, durability, and straightforward approach meant there really wasn't anything for him to pick apart here.
Kenshiro did have trouble with Jotaro's time stopping and Star Platinum's speed. However, with his awesome durability plus additional intangibility when using Muso Tensei, Kenshiro survived the time stops. And the time stops cooldowns between uses gave Kenshiro enough time to work around them.
The time stop has
so
been
that's what
worked around
happened.
by foes in Jotaro's past before. And as far as speed was
Yeah, the time
concerned,
stop isn't that
Kenshiro
OP.
may not have been faster than Star, but a mix
He's
of
still
Muso
strong, though.
Tensei and Mirage clones were more than enough to get by. And let's be real,
Yeah, I'm so
Jotaro
glad
never stood a
Kenshiro won,
chance
man.
against Kenshiro by himself.
In the end, both combatants had plenty of advantages, but Kenshiro's techniques and overwhelming power ended this fight.
Jojo didn't stand a chance.
The winner is Kenshiro.
Let's see who's gonna fight
Hey
next.
guys, thanks for watching this death battle. If you want to see exclusive commentary, click that link right over there.
And if you guys want to pick up the fight track for this episode, link in the description.
Oh, who we got? Who we got? Crash Bandicoot? Who is the rival? Oh, Spyro the Dragon. April 9th. Woo! Alright, folks, let me know what you think about that reaction video, and let me know what you think about this death battle in the comment section below, box below, folks. This is a super hype death battle, man. I loved it. The one thing I hope they do next, well, Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, I don't think they ever been in any type of battle from Screw Attack, so that's gonna be good to see. Since I was a huge fan of both games, but one thing I'm so happy about is my two favorite characters battle it out, but Fist of the North Star was my most favorite series growing up as a child, so I had to go with Kenshiro, man. He's just the OG, man. But man, dude. And it's also my favorite anime. But anyways, whew, man, I thought he was gonna lose though. After watching how they mentioned things about Star Platinum can't be hurt by any other means, but only a stand user, and that he can't be seen by non-stand users. I thought those two factors was gonna trump everything that Kenshiro did until they came up with the battle aura, how he could detect the aura. Then that eliminated the fact where he can't be seen. But then I forgot another fact, that Jotaro is also vulnerable to attacks, and Jotaro without his stand, like I said long time ago, and I think it was like a 1 minute melee where Jotaro won, but that's 1 minute melee, right? But in Death Battle, they mentioned Jotaro, he's vulnerable to attacks. If the stand user dies, the stand dies. So that's what pretty much happened. Kenshiro probably adapted because he's a very adaptable person. Kenshiro is also very smart. He's just a pure warrior and martial artist. He's skilled. He probably adapted, figured out, oh, I gotta kill this dude, the main source. Even after the main source touched him, that was it. He had to land that pressure point. And plus two, in Jotaro's verse, they don't know about the pressure point thing. He probably let him touch him and be like, oh, what was that little tap didn't hurt him. Little did he know he was already dead. Anyways, folks, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and Ooh, be sure to hit that subscribe button, folks, and be sure to check out my video live gaming channel at twitch.tv/zerohypergaming, and same name for everything for my Instagram, YouTube's Zero Hyper Gaming. But anyways, folks, thank y'all for watching. If you have any more suggestions on any more death battles I should watch, because I know I've missed a lot, and there's some of the older ones I never got to watch yet, and I just recently started to watch it. But anyways, folks, whew, let me know what y'all think about this video in the comment section box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks, and like Zero Hyper Gaming always says, folks, mahalo, peace.